Hi everybody, we're 10 months into the hair growth journey. Actually, I should probably apologise because it's a little bit more than 10 months now. I'm late putting this video out because you might know, if you're into rugby, it's the Six Nations Championship at the moment, and last week I was out watching rugby and drinking a lot and didn't get around to making the video, so I'm sorry about that. Right, so here we go. It's obviously grown a little bit. You'll see at the moment it looks really bad, really greasy, and there's a reason for that. I said before I've been using hair oil that's been working out really well for me. Well, in an effort to try and cut some costs, I went into, there's a shop here called B&M, which is like a real discount shop, and they had hair oil there that was £1, and I thought, well, for £1, I'll try it and see if it's all right, and how different can it possibly be? Well, I've left it in. I've not washed it out to show you how bad it can be because I've only just washed my hair, well, not long ago anyway, and it looks really, really greasy. And this stuff, I don't know how you can have oil that's more oily than others, but apparently you can, because this stuff, it smells like toilet cleaner. So I mean, all right, I can live with some of the different smells with the ones, but this is really bad, and it's instantly made my hair look very, very greasy and all kind of flat around bits and whatever, and just, well, as you can see, it just looks greasy. So I won't be doing that again. So the moral of the story is, don't buy the cheapest stuff because it's clearly not very good. Other things, so there's a small Turkish barber's that's opened up near me, and I thought I'd go there to get the beard trimmed because it was starting to. I was starting to get where I was thinking I looked quite homeless. It was starting to get bits coming out at different lengths because it doesn't all grow the same, and it just wasn't the look I was going for. So I went there. It was the end of last month, so it was just after I'd made the last video, the previous video to this one. I went, and the guy spent about an hour or more with a cutthroat razor, just kind of titivating little bits and whatever. You couldn't see what he was doing because you're laying back, but he did the whole hot towel thing or whatever, and I was quite pleased with it. I went again a few days ago, and this time around, different guy. Didn't do such a good job of it this time. There's a bit here-ish where it's kind of left it a bit patchy, where he kind of shaved it down a bit wrong, and he's definitely shaved it a bit shorter than I was originally planning to. But I mean, it'll grow back. It'll be fine. It's still a bit neater than it would have been if I'd left it. Other things I wanted to talk about. I was going to review the fact that a very good friend bought me for Christmas. He bought me this Mobros signature beard grooming kit. So I thought we'd have a look at what that's all about because I have been using it. It was very kind of him to buy me for Christmas. So we'll talk about what we've got in here. We've got a beard oil. This one, it is supposed to be, the fragrance is supposed to be winter spice. It's very kind of like a cinnamon smell. I've been using that a lot. And actually, it's quite nice with the cinnamon, but I don't know whether I'd want it all the time. Great for around Christmas and that kind of thing, and maybe at the moment. But I'm not sure whether I'd want to be smelling of cinnamon the entire time. So maybe if I bought another one from this company, I wouldn't necessarily buy the same fragrance. There's a beard wash, which I've been using, which is pretty good. If I'm honest though, I don't use it all the time every time I'm washing my beard or my face because it just seems a bit counterproductive if you wash your entire face, including your beard, to then wash your beard again. I mean, maybe that's what you're supposed to do, I don't know, but I don't particularly all the time. I've done it a couple of times with that. I have used it, but nowhere near as much. There's a pair of scissors, little trimming scissors for getting the little bits around your beard. I've used them a bit, but not that much. Beard comb, use that quite a bit. Like a boar hair brush. Sanchez, sorry, the dog is sticking his nose in everywhere. Which is good for the beard, like that. There's, what else is in there? There is a little mirror. Yeah, see the dog sniffing away? So, a little mirror, which I suppose could be useful if you were travelling somewhere. Obviously, mostly I'm in the bathroom, so I've got a mirror in there. There is a beard balm. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with this. It's kind of rock solid in here, and I suppose you're supposed to warm it up between your hands like you would do hair wax. But I'll be honest, I've only used it once, and I really didn't see the point. and moustache wax. Well, I guess, you know, if you're trying to grow a moustache like the guy on that little picture there, you might want a moustache wax, but mine is not anywhere near like that. So, again, not really been used for anything. And then there's a load of bits of straw and things to fill up the box to make it look as if there's more. Oh, and sorry, a bag. There's a little bag thing, like a carry bag thing. So, of it, if I'm perfectly honest, although I'm very thankful to the friend that bought it for me, it was a really, really kind gift, really thoughtful. I think it's about £40 for these boxes, and if I'm perfectly honest, I would not, if I was buying it for myself, have spent that money on this thing. I think the beard comb, the brush, the beard oil, and maybe the beard wash are useful, and I think, you know, the value in this is probably if you bought those things separately, I think it's a lot cheaper to buy them separately than it is to buy them in this box. I think you're paying more for the fact you get a wooden box to keep them in. Well, keep them in any box, can't you? If you really wanted to do that. But yeah, you know, it's nice as a gift thing. I don't know whether I'd do any more from it. In terms of hair length, it kind of goes down past my mouth now. Fair enough. I've already said it before, I can just about tie it back, but it'd be a bit crap if I did. It'd be just a little bit at the back that wouldn't look anything much, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it growing longer still. You know, we knew it's going to take time. It's going to be, I've got 2 more months after this before I'm at the 1 year mark, but even then it's not going to be the length I want it to be. That's become very clear. I mean, that was clear a while ago probably, but we're going to be probably into the summer before it's getting a bit closer maybe to where I want it to be, and we'll see past that. Beard length, I did say at the beginning, I never really wanted it to be a long beard. I certainly don't want to have some kind of like big bushy kind of Gandalf beard thing going on. But I might grow it a bit longer than this, we don't know. The beard is the one thing actually, that's the thing that seems to separate people in terms of their opinion, far more so than the hair. The hair, people have now got to the stage where they're kind of coping with that, and in the sense that they've realised that I am growing it out. We've now got past a lot of the more awkward stage, which is that bit where it still looks short, but then you've got the bits. And I mean, now it's, you know, it's not as bad as what I suppose I'm getting at. So not many people are commenting much on the hair. It tends to be the beard, and you get people that love it or hate it. A lot of people will say they think it suits me with the beard. My parents at first didn't like the beard. Now they've come around to the idea and they like it. Other people have said, please get rid of it, you look awful. Talked about before, I obviously separated from my wife, and I started putting a profile on internet dating, and I've got so far nowhere. And a friend, a girl, had said to me, well, you know why? It's because you've got the beard, so maybe get rid of that and tidy yourself up and you'll look a bit better. And maybe she's got a point. I mean, she was very honest with me. But then there's other people that have really liked it. I will say that I think more guys think that it looks cool with a beard than women prefer it with a beard. So, yeah, maybe that's my answer. Anyway, I'll keep going, and I'll try and make sure in future I'm posting at the right time and not leaving it too late. But I'm sorry, but rugby does kind of be a priority for me. So that and maybe drinking occasionally. Anyway, thanks very much for your time. Take care. Bye bye.